on my remote camera monitor to show me what I'm looking at. So, oh, here we go. I think I'm gonna switch arms. Hey party people, what's up? As you can tell, I'm doing something a little bit different today. I am incorporating some more angles into my shooting process. I've changed a few things up recently where I'm going to be posting on a regular schedule of Tuesdays and Fridays now in lieu of every 4 days. So I've got some new exciting fresh content for you. I'm also gonna be shooting some more B-roll too, to give you guys a look at where all the magic happens, where I'm working, some snippets of this beautiful city that I live in New Orleans, Louisiana, where my office is based. It's carnival season too, so starting this weekend we have some parades and other things that are going to be really exciting to shoot. As you can see, I've got the studio set up in my office. I batch record my videos, so I try and knock them all out on Mondays when I'm not taking appointments with clients. That's what you see here. I'm going to do some exploring around my building. I'm at the CAC, the Contemporary Art Center, is where my office is located. I've been here about 2.5 years. I really love it. It's a co-working space, so there's lots of other really cool creatives. The energy is really great. It's a lot less lonely than working in my home office, which I used to do. I'm just gonna give y'all a peek around, and we're gonna head up to the roof right now and take a peek at the city and see what we see. There's a cruise ship out today. Nice view of the river. We're gonna head up in the elevator now to the roof. Do we have any company up here? Oh, it is so nice. The only one up here. This is awesome. I love this place. So you can see a lot of the city up here. It's a pretty good view. We've got downtown behind me over here, going into the French Quarter. Over this way, we have the Mississippi River, the mighty Mississippi. There's a cruise ship out there right now, you can see. And the bridge that goes to the West Bank, to down the road, the bayous and beyond. Yeah, let's just give you a little tour of my little city, New Orleans, Louisiana, where I work and live. Welcome to February in New Orleans. It's about 75 degrees. It's really nice. It's an overcast day, so I feel like it would maybe be hotter if the sun was out. It's February 10th, so we have about 2 weeks of winter a year if we're lucky here. It's carnival season, so parades get kicked up this weekend and also continue into next weekend. This is one of my favorite times of year. It's just so vibrant and amazing, and everybody's excited. We're coming off of holidays season, so we just carry on the celebration here. I love living here. I moved here a month before Hurricane Katrina for law school at Tulane, and I've been here ever since. That's going on 15 years now. I really love this city. I can't imagine living anywhere else, but what I really, really love is how excited everybody is that comes in from out of town to visit and get married here, of course, and celebrate various occasions. Also, the joy for culture and food and the architecture and the music scene, of course, which is so amazing. That's what makes this city really special, and this city inspires me so much to inform a lot of what I do when I am planning celebrations of all kinds. Ooh, it's windy. This being in this city and living here really does inform me with a lot of how my approach to celebrating life should be for all of my events. So the food, the culture, the architecture, the music scene, of course. This is all very important to me, and it also really resonates with my clients. It's the main thing that they ask me for is their highest priorities in making an overall well-rounded guest experience by thinking through all of these touch points, the food, the beverage, the music, just having a really great time. I know how to do that better than anybody because I literally live in the best city in the world for celebrating all of those things. I can bring the knowledge and experience that I have in creating celebrations anywhere in the world because I live in this amazing city where celebrating life is such an important part of the culture and the fabric of this community that I live in and have lived in for 15 years. That's really inspiring to me to live in a space like this and to be able to share that with all of my clients. That's what makes destination wedding planning so much fun. All right, guys, let's head back inside. This has been nice, but I've got to get back to recording. I'm back in the office now. Thank you for indulging me on a little bit of a tour. I'm actually working on a couple of new things that I want to incorporate more into my videos to keep things interesting for you. So I appreciate you bearing with me while I explore and experiment because as you all know, I am not a professional videographer. Although I really love watching videos and I think that there's such a true value to it, it is a skill set I have never in my life had the opportunity to really explore or experiment with until now, having this YouTube channel. So that brings me to my reason for today's video. I wanted to share with you all a little bit about the why behind starting this YouTube channel. There is a lot of information out there available to brides and grooms and people looking for advice on planning their event. Most everyone that is looking on the internet these days to search for information about how to plan their wedding is coming across a lot of the same information that has just been around for so many years, 10, 15 years even. And unfortunately for you guys, a lot of the data that you're seeing from well-known websites purporting to share with you information about statistics and averages around the country, which are wildly inaccurate, by the way. There is no scientific method for the way behind how these blogs are actually collecting this data and sharing it with you. And what this means is that there's a lot of misinformation out on the internet because of this very fact. The statistics that you are coming across in your research as you get engaged and you start Google searching and looking for blogs and articles and websites that are very well known that seemingly share good information to brides and grooms that otherwise don't know any better. There's a lot of misinformation out there about what things cost, about how things work, about when and how you need to be planning. I am here on a mission to debunk all of these bad advice articles and resources that a lot of you are turning to. I'm hearing it time and again with every interview that I do with a potential new client, and I really wish I could honestly reach all of you with a phone call. But this is the next best thing. My mission with this channel is to share with you accurate, good information based on my 10 years of experience in the business, having traveled around the country educating other wedding planners and creatives alike. I know a lot of information, and there's no reason I should keep this information to myself. The knowledge basis that I have is broad. I have a lot of networks that I've been building over the years, friends around the country that are in the same situation that I am. We talk all the time, and we share a lot of back and forth about what our clients are going through and with the wedding industry in general, how it's progressing from year to year. Things are changing so fast. I realize that a lot of you are turning to information on Instagram as well to do a lot of research, which I think is a really good place to start, especially when it comes to researching your vendors, going to their profiles, scrolling around, looking at their recent work, and also following along with their stories. That's a really wonderful resource, and I'm very happy that we have this because when I started, Instagram was barely a baby in the social media world, and it has really grown and changed over time. But as a small business owner, one of the struggles that we have with Instagram is actually reaching our target audience with the information and the work that we want to share with you. It's a very limited resource in its reach, and for me, YouTube is a much better platform and more natural for me. I get to talk to you, you get to learn a little bit more about me and my perspective. If I'm able to share my information with you in a way that might resonate with you differently than if you were just scrolling passively through a platform like Instagram or other social media, I want to share this information information with you in a platform that is digestible, and you can also share with your fiance or your parents or your friends what information I'm delivering to you. This is a community effort on my part to really connect with each and every one of you that I otherwise would not be able to do. So through this mission of starting my YouTube channel and continuing this through 2020 and beyond, I'm sharing this information with you so we can build community. You can understand more about the information you're actually seeking. I can work to deliver accurate information and knowledge to you that really is applicable in today's world in the wedding industry. I have a mission of education first and foremost. I've been educating wedding planners for the last 5 years about how to run their business like a business, ways to improve their sales process, their contracts, their pricing, everything that they need to know to improve their client experience overall, so that way the clients, you guys, can benefit from having a planner that you are working with that is tried and true, knows the ins and outs of exactly what you're looking for as a wedding client. So the reason behind starting this YouTube channel is a couple of things. First of all, there's not enough current information out there for you who are searching for all of the questions that go into planning a wedding. So many of you out there, I would hazard to guess all of you have very minimal, if any, experience in planning a wedding, which is a really big day. We've talked about this time and again. You've heard me say it's a really big day with a lot of emotions at stake and a lot of money at play. So we know going into it that this is something that you don't want to just mess around with. We really don't want to risk a lot at chance here. So it's advisable for you to be searching for information from professionals that know what they're doing and know how to faithfully serve you. That's where I come in, because I've been planning weddings now for 10 years and I've seen a lot. I've been through it all. I bootstrapped my business to begin wedding planning in a place where there were so many people traveling in from out of town. When I started my business, my mission was to deliver the best planning service and advice to clients that were coming in from out of town for their destination events. I set out to be the best planner in New Orleans. I wanted to offer the most skilled service set. And a lot of my clients to New Orleans come from New York and California. New Orleans is a much smaller market. However, we still attract a wide array of clients coming into this town. So I wanted to serve clients by educating them, by giving them a no-nonsense approach to wedding planning. And I felt like with my analytical skill set coming right out of law school, and also my creativity and my approach in art in general. I've been an artist all of my life. My goal in starting this business was to bring both of those skill sets together, the analytical and the creative, and really start an advantageous service for my clients that would come to me looking for the best of both worlds. What I'm doing with this YouTube channel is reaching a much wider audience. There are only so many people that I'm going to be able to book in a given year and faithfully advise. There are so many of you out there that really need valuable, up-to-date, accurate information, and it's really hard to find that anywhere else. I can see that there are so many search terms being entered into Google search that are looking for information that I know I can deliver. So the why behind my YouTube channel is simply this. I want to reach you. I want to reach all of you and give you the information that you're looking for on all of the ins and outs for how to plan your wedding. You come into this not knowing anything about the wedding planning process. I've been doing this for 10 years. I know a lot about the wedding planning process. It behooves me to share this information with you. I am making it my personal mission to share with you as much valuable information about the wedding planning process as possible so that you have access right at your fingertips to be able to learn what you need to know as you're going down this journey, planning your wedding and looking into all of the professional team of vendors that you're going to hire and what you need to know and what you don't know that I can share with you. It is so much easier for me to be able to share this information with you. Know that you're being set up for success to get you across the finish line for your best day ever. Since I launched this at the beginning of 2020, this has been very exciting for me. It's a new adventure. I'm actually really super inspired by the challenge of creating these videos for you, learning the editing process, learning to shoot. I watch more YouTube now than I ever have before, so I can get inspired and bring those inspired images to you in this format. I'm trying to work on expanding my skill set for your benefit, but also I'm honestly a student of life. I never stop learning. I want to absorb all of the information that I can to learn and grow and increase my productivity. I want to fully optimize my own process for the benefit of my clients, because that's what really gets me out of bed in the morning. I love running a business. I love educating people. And because I know so much in the 10 years of experience that I've been building, I think it's my duty to serve you guys by sharing this information with you. I have to put this out there. I know that you hear it all the time. If you wouldn't mind smashing the like button, that will really help with the YouTube algorithm sharing this video and others like it with others that are searching for the same information. So if you find value in any of the videos that I am sharing, please don't be shy and hit that like button. And also be sure to subscribe if you're so inclined, so that way you'll be notified of any new videos that we post, which are going to be on a regular schedule moving forward on Tuesdays and Fridays, giving you information twice a week on all the information that you need to plan your big event. I'm here to set you up for your best day ever. Thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it, and I'm so excited to watch this grow over the next year. Thank you so much for being here and for showing me support. It means the world to me. I am really happy to be here. I am so stoked and honored that you are supporting my channel by sharing and liking. Thank you for coming on this journey with me and taking a peek at my office today and where the magic happens with this YouTube studio. I'll be recording here every Monday to bring you videos every Tuesday and Friday. I look forward to continuing the journey with you. Let me know what you want to see in the comments, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.